Hi ladies, this is Felice from blackgirltravel.com, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the new Black Single and Free page. Now, some of you are probably thinking, why did I create this page? Well, I created it because I wanted to talk about my life, talk about some of my thoughts about being single, about living in Italy, and I wanted to do that without connecting it to my Black Girl Travel brand, because, I don't want to confuse the brand. I wanted to be able to have my thoughts without people attaching it to Black Girl Travel. And this is Felice, the individual, and not necessarily the owner of the company talking. And then also because I get a lot of requests from people asking me about, how do I feel about being single, my life and things like that, and even people suggested me write a book. Ooh, can't do that, hate to write. So that won't be happening unless there's a quirky little ghostwriter somewhere that wants to do it. So I thought I'd do it as video updates instead, or just kind of, randomness from my mind from time to time. How this started is basically I was thinking about, how some people feel that, they have to stay in relationships because society tells us that if we're not married or if we don't have a boyfriend, then we're failures, and that women that necessarily have those things are better than we are. And for years I felt that way. I felt that that if I didn't have someone in my life, that something was wrong with me. I actually kind of realized that after dating, being in relationships, being in failed relationships, it finally took some work to realize that the reason why I'm single is because I enjoy being single. I enjoy having my life to myself. I realized that the reason why I was sabotaging relationships, and some really good ones and some really good guys, there are some good guys out there, because I have tossed some of them back in the pond in my foolishness and not knowing what I really want, that probably even hurt some feelings along the way. And if any of you guys are watching that, sorry, didn't know until now. But I really don't want to be in a relationship. Not a serious one where someone's living with me and I've got to take them into consideration full time. I like having my life to myself. I like having my home to myself. I like being able to get up in the morning and the only bad breath I smell is mine. I like that when I come home from parties, I can rip my hair off and then take my contact lenses off, and I don't have to worry about anybody else in the house. I like that if I don't feel like cooking breakfast in the morning, I don't have to cook breakfast. I like if I don't want to do dinner, I don't have to do dinner. And if I don't feel like being bothered, I can lock the door, let the shades down, and I don't have to be bothered. It took me a long time to get to that place to realize that that's who I am. And I'm not this person that society says that I need to be, that I need to be this woman that has a man in my life full time and preferably be married. Not every woman is meant to be married, just like every man's not meant to be married. Not to say that if something fabulous came in my life, I wouldn't consider it, but it definitely has to be someone that would enhance my life. It would have, and when I say enhance it, I mean enhance it to take it somewhere greater than where it is right now. And right now it's pretty darn great. So, excuse me. So it can't be, it just can't be someone just to have someone in my life. It has to make sense. It has to, be for a purpose. It has to be more than for a regular stiff one. Let's be real, girls. If that's all we wanted, we can get that anywhere. So, and anytime, phone call, hey, dude, come over, want that, and even can get it for an extended week, some cuddle time, can get that, then go home. So that's kind of my thought on that, and I just wanted to create a page where other single women, that kind of feel the same way, or even thinking about it, getting out of something, where, you can come and share your thoughts about being single and not feel like it's a curse, like you've been sent to the village of the damned, the village of the unwed woman, where, you're going to live out the rest of your life, being unhappy, you know, and crying for the rest of your life, and looking out across the sea at all the other at all the married women, and wishing that you were one of them. There are some of us that like being single and free. And I happen to be one of them. And hopefully you are too. If you're single, that you are enjoying your singlehood. If you want to be married, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's also nothing wrong with being happy until someone comes into your life that's worthy of you. So let's start the conversation. Let's start talking. And let's see how we can help everyone that wants to be single be happy and free. Ciao.